YouTube family. I am not the type of uploader to where I just kind of rush out gameplays for the moment, just because of the hype of a game, and I feel like if I get this gameplay out right now, I'll definitely get more views, especially when I'm doing like reviews or giving my opinion on a game or something of that nature. I just don't do that. So it's been about a month or so, and I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and I really kind of feel like I've gotten a feel for the game. And one of the things that I've just kind of noticed, this is one of my first few good gameplays. I think this may be the first or second time that I've called out a warship. And it's fun. It's fun to use. It really just kind of brings me back to those Modern Warfare 2 days when you would be able to get into the chopper gunner. This was a fun gameplay. But as I'm getting better and better, it's making me really start to think about this game, and one of the conclusions that I've kind of come to, and I just want to get other people's opinions on it. I feel like this Call of Duty may just be flat out more difficult than some of the more recent Call of Duties. When you think about Advanced Warfare and Ghost and Black Ops 2 for that matter, and maybe even Modern Warfare 2. I mean, not Modern Warfare 2, but Modern Warfare 3. It just seems like this one is harder. It's harder to catch my rhythm. It's hard to just stay in rhythm. There have been times on other Call of Duties where once I get like my first 10 or 11 kill streak of the night, it's like they just can't stop coming. But it's a lot easier now for me to not only not getting into a rhythm for the whole night, but get into a rhythm for 1 or 2 games, and then all of a sudden, I can't buy a kill. These things are it's just getting kind of weird like that. And once I realized, maybe this game is harder, I went to YouTube, and just started trying to find great gameplays. And I went to YouTube, and I just typed in best Black Ops 3 gameplay, and I thought I was going to see a whole bunch of 100 plus and 200 plus gameplays of some of these great YouTubers that I used to watch back in the day, just uploading some phenomenal gameplays, and I wasn't seeing that. I think I ended up watching a gameplay from like Sniper Wolf or whatever her name is, and she was just kind of talking about how she hasn't been getting 100 plus gameplays lately, and it just started to make me think, man, maybe this game is just more difficult. Maybe it requires a little more patience. But one thing I do know for sure, this game may not be harder, but one thing I do know for sure is you really can't play this game solo. Black Ops 3, you almost have to have at least 1 or 2 teammates, like party members, who are going to be mic'd up with you when you go out to try to play this game. Like, it's so different on this one. And I don't know why, because I'm assuming it's been the same people that have been playing Call of Duty for at least the last few years, but now all of a sudden, in those instances where I was getting like jumped 2-on-1, all of a sudden I'm getting jumped 4 or 5-on-1. You know what I'm saying? It's like so many people are running so deep in this game all of a sudden. And I mean, there's always been people who bundle up and coddle together or whatever, and that's understandable because it's a team-oriented game. But never in another Call of Duty have I experienced so many instances where I can get a double kill or a triple kill and then die by a 4th guy and still on the kill cam see 2 other people in frame. Like, it's crazy how much you really need someone who's going to be able to communicate with you and who's going to be able to give you call outs and let you know, hey, where a guy's coming from, anybody close on a UAV, where these shots coming from, has the spawn flipped, all these different things. Because I don't know, now when I try to go in solo, or sometimes even when I try to go in with just one other person, you really can depend on a micless, I guess light blue guy, or stranger to really help you out in a lot of these instances. Like, I know that there's a lot of great players out there, and there's probably a few of you watching this video saying, "Oh, I play solo all the time, and I triple warships or whatever the case may be. I get that, whatever, but honestly, for me, and I think probably for a lot of other casual gamers, people who really aren't just pouring so many hours into this, man, you can't really play this solo. And I don't know if that's a pro or a con or what, but I mean, even a lot of these instances here, I just killed 2 people here, and there was a third guy who I got, and there was a 4th guy who's invisible. And I'm bringing back my, speaking of that, the invisible guy, I'm bringing back my series that I started back on Black Ops 2 called What's Dumber, so be looking out for that. And then I'm also thinking of jumping a series called Nerf or Buff, where we compare 2 different things, or not compare 2 different things, but where we talk about a particular part of the game, and you have to either A, nerf that item, or B, buff it. And you don't have the option to say, oh, I just want to keep it the way it is. It's just pretty much say, is it too weak or too strong, and you got to pick one. I'm going to try to do those as dual commentaries with some of my friends. We'll have to see how that goes, but let me know what y'all think. Are y'all having any problems playing this solo? Does this game seem harder at all to you? I just know for me, it's getting crazy where I'm getting doubles and I'm getting triples and still being shot at by multiples at my eventual death. So, hey, maybe this game's just as easy as the rest. Maybe y'all aren't running into the same problems that I am. Obviously, I want y'all to get in that comment box and let me know. And the original Grown Bee is out.